Hi everyone, the Lone Wolf here. Welcome back to some EVE Online, and you can see me here warping in on a Serpentis narcotics warehouse. And this video is going to be, I think, a more decisive test of the Garde nerf that happened over the last release, because there's just a lot of frigates, there's a lot of different ranges to deal with. I actually think that this could be a good test to see how the Garde still perform in these sites on the Ishtar. So just one more burst here, and then let's use some hammerheads, because in this Ishtar I don't have ogres with me. But we'll use some hammerheads to take care of the traffic management building, which should be going down decently quickly still. So let's go. Let's actually start moving that way so that I can have a smooth line towards the gate after this. So there goes the building. What's the loot? Nothing too special. Drones are in, and I should be able to skip right away. And then in room 2 we'll see how the guards perform. I'm actually a little bit hesitant to go with the guards first because of the lower optimal. We could really have problem with the cruiser here, because that tends to start at very far away. But I'll give it a try. It's at 65 kilometers. Let's see if the guards can get anything done. They can target, and there's actually a hit on that, so he'll start moving straight for me, which is really good for the guards once again. So alright, to my surprise, we can actually hit the target, a cruiser, at 65 kilometers. Very good to know that that still works. And now that he's rushing towards me, as you can see, we are getting a few more hits, and we'll probably be able to break this Serpentis Chief of Security in just a moment. So there he goes. After that we'll do the individual guards on individual frigates, and yeah, try to compare the performance here. So that's a miss. It has received a penalty to the tracking as well, so we have to keep that in mind, and this could be it playing out here. You can see a lot more misses on these frigates, and this is the reason I was actually doing this test, or I wanted to do this test, because, well, they did get a bit of a nerf, and I want to see what the impact is on running a site like this. But so far this is all working out decently well. We need to get used to both the new icons and the new graphics a little bit, but this is all working out quite okay. No problem getting rid of the frigates before they come too close to me. So all of this is working out quite nicely. The wreck is almost here. Although I do think that it was slightly faster before the nerf, because we get a lot more misses on the frigates here at the moment. And then just 2 more and then we should be done. Let's take a look at the loot. Nothing found. Oh, that's actually the wreck. Yep, gonna have to get used to the new icons. So that's done. Oh, this is much better. So this is the tractor unit. Last I checked it on Sissy, it actually had the same icon as a full station. So this is all quite okay. That one is down. Oh, and then I should salvage that, just if I do want to loot. Let's see, salvage. Start moving towards the gate a little bit. So this worked out quite okay, probably a little bit slower than before the nerf because of the increased misses. The decreased tracking does not help, and I actually wanted to move. Does my value go up? No, just a couple of metal scraps. But alright, first room, still very doable with the guards here. So far the nerf not hitting the Ishtar too hard. And of course it's the warehouse that we want next. Everything is on board. Same with the mobile tractor unit. We're good to go. I thought that the second cruiser is actually at a closer range, so this should be a lot easier to hit than the first cruiser. Go, go. Slide right next to that tower, please. Yep, looks like we'll do it. Oh, quite a steep angle for this gate. And away we go to room number 2, 5.5 minutes. I do get the feeling that I'm moving a little bit more slowly than what I'm used to. At least the cruiser is very recognizable now. Same with a couple of these batteries. Get the guards out. And 41 kilometers, that should not be a problem. Well, 2 misses still. So that's 3 shots instead of 2 that we normally get. And then let's check it out. Go like that maybe. Start taking care of the frigates here. You're next. That was really smooth. So I do think that closer ranges are a bit easier with this. Just because of the lower optimal, they get an easier time hitting frigates within 20 kilometer range. So pretty good. You're going down next. Keep targeting and keep firing. This is still quite okay. And there is the refinery master. Oh, yeah, actually, here is my tractor unit. Again, nothing special in the loot. Can scoop you. Put them on these frigates. And then target this one. Final patroller down, so this is looking quite okay. This room felt just as smoothly or just as smooth as my previous runs in this, or pre-nerf, with even a slight more ease. I really felt a lot more confident targeting the close range frigates and being pretty sure that my guards would actually take care of them. Again, let's take a look at the salvage, just 3 metal scraps this time, so nothing too great on the loot, but the test has been quite successful already. It's still very doable, despite the nerf to the guards. So, moving on to the final room then. Let's see if we actually get some good loot out of it. And yeah, 9 million here. It's really just the overseer effects that are worth a couple million. Other than that, nothing too great. And away we go. And over here you can see some war targets, but I am in solitude, so I think I should be quite safe. Guards once I'm within 50 meters a second, I don't drift away too far anymore. And let's see if we can hit the supply stronghold at 32 kilometers. I really don't think that that's going to be a problem. Then we could target the cruiser. Yeah, full hit, so that's really big enough. This is exactly the same as pre-nerf, maybe a little bit less damage. The guards did get their damage nerfed just a touch, but this is still very smooth, very doable, and I actually feel slightly more confident on frigates closing in within 20 kilometers that you'll still be able to pop them pretty easily. So looking really good so far. We are halfway through the structure now. Come on. But yeah, full hits, no problem. One more volley. And there she blows. So let's target a couple of these frigates that are close by. We'll see if it has an impact while the mobile tractor unit does what it needs to do. Look at that, safeguard already within 10 kilometers. How will they handle something like this? 11 kilometers, 12 kilometers. 10 kilometers, still good hit. 6 kilometers, that's gonna be a bit too tough. But look at that, within 10 kilometers, still hitting. That's pretty impressive. Let's get a little bit zoomed out here. Now, within 10 kilometers, once they actually establish their orbit, it's pretty tough. You know, they won't hit anymore. But here again, look at that. Full hits. And it was pretty much in orbit. So it's only the fastest ones, like these safeguards. They are just a little bit too fast. And did I drop my mobile tractor units? Did it tractor? Oh yeah, there we go. Corelli A-type. 27 million. Not bad. So we can get these babies back. Rep a little bit. Scoop the cargo hold. Head off towards the planet, because I got a bit more scanning to do with that new signature here. But this worked out quite well, and again, some decent loot worth 25 million. And the greedy Ishtar still doing its thing in the Serpentis combat site. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.